struggling a wee bit with the panel here, but don't worry. Hands up for the attendees that we've got who want to ask. I've got quite a few of you in the as panelists already. I think we've got Jeremy Langdon from Sky, if he wants to ask the first two only, Jeremy, and then we'll go to people who put their hands up. Jeremy first.
Sure. Hi, Jurgen. Diogo Jota has scored in his first 3 Anfield games. I mean, how good was that? And how good was the double substitution, Jota and Shaqiri coming on?
Both good, obviously. Not too difficult to bring Diogo and Shaq on in the moment because they train in exceptional shape, obviously. And so makes absolute sense that they get their minutes or whatever. And yes, Diogo is in a good moment. He's a good player. And we are really happy that we could make that signing. So it's a proper win-win situation. I think we can help him and he can help us a lot. So yes, very good night.
And what about Nat Phillips? A man of the match performance on his Premier League debut. Incredible.
Yeah, and if you know the story behind it, all that stuff, then it makes it even more incredible. So yeah, I'm really pleased for him. He deserves it more than anybody. And so great guy, smart guy. Knows exactly everything about himself as a footballer. So kept it really simple tonight, which was incredibly important for us. The boys supported him well. He supported, but he was vocal, whatever. He spoke on a pitch as well. In the challenges, he was there, really aggressive, but no foul really, maybe one, if I'm right. So it was a really good game, and he deserves the award, especially when you know that Jamie Carragher gives him the award, so he probably was a similar player. I don't, or can understand what he felt tonight.
Okay, we've got Jonathan Northcroft next. No more hands up, so if people want to ask a question, please use the hands up. But Jonathan next. Yes, John, can you hear us?
Hi, Jurgen.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yep. Hi, Jurgen. Just another one about the substitutions. I mean, as you say, West Ham were very well organised. What was it you thought that Jota and Shaqiri could do? What did you see?
Oh, we hadn't. It was not that about doing things different. It's about doing the right things with different players, pretty much. That was more about them, because after Curtis Jones, for example, I don't know how many starts he had, played an exceptional game tonight. Not to forget how old he is, but it's intense. And Bobby is the one who has always to fight the fights for us in the closest area on the pitch. So bringing their kind of fresh players in similar areas, and especially Shaq on 10 in that case. We had to change systems slightly, but with the dominance we had tonight, that's not a problem. The system struggles comes always with defending, not with offensive play. And so we wanted to use him there. And together with the runs, because Mo and Sadio did exceptional runs there. So it's very important. You cannot, if the two players are moving and the other two not, then it's too easy to defend. So we needed these connected movements, and that's why we made the change. For a defender, it's not nice when you are used to one player and then you have to get used to another one, which is pretty good as well. So that's why we put Sadio on the other side and Diogo on the left side. Yeah, there were reasons.
Okay, we've got Steve Bates at the moment. That's the last question. Steve Bates.
Hello, Jurgen. Can you hear me?
You can?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We're struggling to hear you up here, actually, in the press box. Quite noisy.
Sorry.
That's better. That's better. Jurgen, obviously, you've probably heard by now the lockdown's coming next week, but football has been given the green light to go ahead, continue to play. You're in your bio bubbles and everything. How important is it for you, the players, and the game itself that it continues during this period?
It's obviously what we want, and I think we proved that we can keep the bubble kind of safe. Yes, we had cases. Everybody had cases pretty much. That's the time we are in. But we could isolate these cases pretty quickly. It didn't spread or whatever. These kind of things didn't happen so far. So the things never happened at the training ground or whatever. It happened from traveling with national teams, or when players came new to the club and had to do some travels and brought people with, and all these kind of things. So normal life. I think we proved that we can do it. And I think as well, in a lockdown, it's really important for the people that they can do things they like to do, and watching football is obviously something they like to do, and so I'm happy that we can continue. Yeah.
Fantastic. Thanks, Steve. And then Dom King with the last question of the press conference as it stands. Dom.
Everybody talks about the talents of your team and the players that you got, but the ability to keep chiseling out these 2-1 wins, the ability just to keep going and finding a goal when it really matters. What does that give us an idea of what that says about the mentality of the players that desire to keep going?
I don't have to say something about it. You know it yourself. So it's of course kind of to believe in a thing. That doesn't mean it happens all the time, because it doesn't happen all the time. But that's how it all started with our improvement, with our success, if you want. These boys, the basis for all what we do and did is the character of this group. That's how it is. I cannot convince them to fight if they are no fighters. That's not possible. And if they are not ready to put all the desire in a game and show all the determination, I cannot do that. I can find reasons why they should do it, but I cannot convince them. So it was always easy with this team to show them the right path, and then that they follow it. But again, it's an incredibly difficult time, and outside the world, 100% for the boys as well. It's really demanding, the number of games we have to play and all that stuff. That's why I spoke before the game to David Moyes about it as well. So about the 5 subs and things like this, it still would be incredibly important if we could do that, because you can only fight when your body is ready. I mean, they don't have to be in the best possible shape, like 4 weeks off, few sessions here and there, and now let's play football. We are ready to play all 3-4 days football, but we need to find a way to help the boys, to help them to keep the quality. It's not about us. It would have helped West Ham tonight as well, in a game which was really demanding for them as well. If they could have had 2 more subs in the game, 100% would have helped them as well. So because it doesn't help a team, it helps the players, and that's why we were talking about that.
Okay. Thank you, guys. That's us. Thank you very much. Stay safe. Speak to you Monday. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
That's it. Bye-bye.